I mean, it's sounded before the game, especially the booze of counsel, sounded very Brewers-centric here this afternoon. But you see some Cubs hats. Mm-hmm. Wrigley Field North is sometimes what they call it.
Much to the chagrin of the Brewers faithful.
Of course.
First full count for Freddie Peralta. And this is flied foul.
So, Alex, what can you do in a game like this? Well, you know you want to chip away. You want to get this game closer, 9-4, 9-5. Give yourself a chance with one swing of the bat and bases loaded, you're back in the game. But even more than that, if this goes 5 games, you're going to see Peralta again. Do what you can to knock him around a little bit. Leave a bitter taste in his mouth.
It's a leadoff walk for Matt Shaw here in the third.
Vanda Pharmaceuticals. Innovate in the service.
Bush. Now this would be the score as he makes his second trip to the plate. The Brewers are the first team in MLB postseason history with 9 runs and 10 hits in the first 2 innings of a playoff game. And Bush drives one to center field. Perkins underneath it for the first out of the inning. I have a question here, too, Ronnie, because one of the stories for Milwaukee coming in is the bullpen. The off day adds a wrinkle in that ordinarily in a case like this, let's say you play the first 2 games of a series, you want to drive up pitch counts, get to a bullpen. Well, here you have the off day, and that isn't necessarily the case.
Yeah, the bullpens are going to play a huge role. I mean, Craig Counsell didn't want his bullpen to play that big of a role in this game so far, but things like that happen. But because of the off days, you got to be careful with Contreras behind the plate. He loves to throw the ball around the bases. The bullpens are going to play a huge role just because they're going to get that extra rest that you usually don't get if you're playing every single day. And with these 2 teams only 90 miles away, you could have had that kind of schedule, right, of playing every single day, but you have what you have. And you got to manage to it and sometimes around it.
Saw how aggressive Craig Counsell was in using relievers on back-to-back in 3 straight days just to collect outs, as it were.
So Peralta could reasonably start.